Okay, I think everything's good to go. Actually, in the process of me getting rid of things that I thought might have been causing issues, I actually went and recreated a bunch of my scenes for OBS. I might have to do it again because I don't know why. I know I'm streaming at 1440 now, but OBS is saying it's taking like 13% of my processor. Never used to do that. So I might have to go and recreate every scene at some point. But I do make sure to check that box to unload everything when it's not being used. So I don't know, computer things. Blame Windows. Very easy to blame Windows on this kind of stuff too. Not like my processor's crappy. All right, and yeah, okay, yep, everything else is looking good. Awesome. No frame drops. No. I I need you to understand just how bad it was on Thursday. Like how bad. Happy Saturday. Yeah, happy Saturday, everyone. I really wanted to do this on Thursday, but whatever. Happy Sonic Saturday, even. Supersonic Saturday. But I opened up OBS, and usually about like a half an hour ish before the stream even starts, I will generally either run a speed test or I will broadcast quick without actually going live just to see what my connection's like. It was literally dropping 98% of the frames. And when I ran a speed test, sure enough, I had a 2 megabyte upload speed. Now I pay for 40. And when I stream, well, I used to only use about 14, 15 when I was streaming in 1080, but now I use like 1920 when I do the 1440p streams just because they look way better for people who are watching replays. Yeah. We had a tenth of that. So yeah, unless everybody wanted to watch the stream at 1440p at like 1520 FPS, I mean, yeah, we could have streamed. Would have been fine, I suppose. Avant-garde, even. Maybe we just make it 4x3 just to, keep the aesthetic up of just playing an old ass Sega Saturn game. But yes, this is Sonic R. You will notice I have not labeled this as a Bad Games Block stream, and this was our mystery choice option. I I don't remember this game being bad. Like, I really don't. Short of content, absolutely. I but bad, I don't know. Every single time I see somebody complain about like the controls or anything else like that, they don't know how to use the shoulder pads on the Saturn controller and drift left and right. And that's literally it. I don't know. I played this game on PC when I was a kid, and that's how we're playing it again tonight. I never really had a problem with the controls, and yeah, it's just that. So, couple things to note for the version of the game we are going to be playing. We are using, to keep things all nice and smooth for the stream, we are using the Sonic R Updater mod, which was made by, I have a list here, Main Memory, who I believe did the main Updater mod, Invisible Up, who I believe is the author of the Sonic R Mod Manager, and Cheat Freak, who made a bunch of mods that are just going to be kind of required. Because not only do they add in a bunch of stuff that was in the Saturn versions that got removed from the PC versions, but just a bunch of nice little fixes that the PC version like made mistakes with. I'm on lunch, but hey, good to see you, Black Rabbit. Yeah, again, I weird time to be streaming, I know. But, well, not weird time, weird day. So yeah, a couple things that we're just gonna have on, but they don't change the experience at all. However, I do have a bunch of mods planned to show off at the end of the stream that should just be fun. So yeah, let's get started. I don't know. With Sonic R, we could theoretically sit here and talk for a little bit more because we'll probably have the whole game beaten in half an hour. I played a lot of this, um, and I actually played a lot of this two-player with a friend. The two-player in this actually just uses the same keyboard. And you got to think, when this came out, keyboards really didn't like you pressing more than 3 keys at a time. So you can imagine two friends huddled around one keyboard with one of them using like the arrow keys and the whole left of the keyboard, and the other friend being stuck with the numpad. I oh man, my sticky keys. Yeah, sticky keys was something else in the '98 and XP era. Just, yeah, yeah. Thankfully, I didn't need to pull out the XP machine for this because Sonic R Updater just lets you play the game in practically any resolution you want. I did. I for some reason though, I don't know why. I can't figure out how to get this game widescreen. It's possible, and some modders actually made widescreen assets for the UI and the menus. I don't know. There's options to do widescreen and everything for the actual graphic settings, but it just keeps rendering out at 4:3, even after I turn off the force 4:3 aspect ratio. But I don't care. This game was made for 4:3, so we just balanced everything how I usually do with a 4:3 game, and there's just a border. Yeah, not sure. I was checking off and unchecking every setting. The other thing I couldn't do is I couldn't get it in full screen. Anytime I try to do it in full screen, it crashes. I don't know. Strange, but you know, this is a port taking a 1998 version of my game disc, turning it into the 2004 version with better compatibility, and then doing more fixes to make it run on modern computers. I think it's all without using anything like DG Voodoo. So yeah, let's get Supersonic Racing. See. So yeah, the fixes I have, let me check. One brings back in the original version of the music so it loops properly. Another one just fixes some stray pixels on the user interface, which is just, I don't know. So, some of that stuff is just weird, but I do remember it. Another one adds in... Oh, yeah! It adds in the Sega Saturn style for colors and everything. So, like, stuff like the very last level has all of its, proper colors flashing. And I believe it also makes it transparent like it was in the Saturn version, which is cool. And then the last one fixes a texture with the Egg Robo, because the Egg Robo, infamously with the PC version, uses one of Tails' eyes for the gun. It's very funny. But it fixes all of that. And that's it. There's a couple other fun ones we'll try later. But for now, let's boot up the game. There we go. I want to make sure everything's not going to be too loud. There. Hey, there we go. That looks good. Yeah, no keypad support or anything like that. Oh, hang on. I have to make this a little better for you guys by getting rid of my taskbar. There. Now it's slightly higher resolution for you guys. But the whole game should be in 1440p anyways, or whatever. Anyways, yeah! Sonic R. This has a little infamy to it, I suppose. Really, a lot of the infamy just comes from the fact that the Sega Saturn never really got a full 3D Sonic game outside of this, and the, level select overworld sections of Sonic Jam. Because Sonic X-treme was supposed to be the 3D game, and that game that has a whole history of its own. You could probably spend an entire day or two just talking about the history of Sonic X-treme. Oh, I didn't touch anything. Oh, apparently it took offense to that. 4K Sonic R, what a world. Yep. And some of the assets don't really scale properly when we're playing it at 1440p. Oh yeah, it got this Sonic Jam and a port of 3D Blast. Oh yeah, and like the port of 3D Blast was just like, it was pretty much the same as the Genesis version, except it had like higher quality music, actual like 3D rendered cutscenes instead of the like slideshow JPEG that the Genesis version got. Yeah. Yeah, but this was the only like real 3D Sonic game it got, because we never got Fisheye Lens. It was a cope release since Extreme was screwed. Oh yeah, big time. Actually, funny thing that ties into the rest of my channel. A lot of assets and things that were being made for Sonic Extreme eventually made their way into Sonic Schoolhouse. So Bruce Austin Productions Interactive haunts my streams again. There we go. Nice. Someone I follow on Twitch has an entire Streamloots audio card set to just Sonic R songs. Oh, good! That actually bodes well for DMCA ability, then. Don't muck my content, assholes. There we go. Alright, so if you've never played Sonic R, first things first, I'm gonna spoil a little bit. Actually, hang on, I gotta check the saves first. We want to start with a fresh save. Okay, good. So, just to practice, I did unlock everything before I decided to stream this, just to see if I could still do it, and yeah, it didn't take long at all. But we're starting with a fresh save. And they regularly play usual stretches, gunning for the emeralds and beating every stage of Super Saiyan. Oh, we're not gonna do that. Oh, no. I challenge myself every time I play this, and we're gonna do it again for this stream. I unlock everything in the race. First go. I get all the coins, get the emeralds, win the race. Do that. If we fail, we try again. It didn't take me more than an hour when I was doing it in my own time. Now, usual gamer stream brain shit, I'll probably do that. Time for the Tails Doll Challenge. Ooh, oh! Tails Doll Challenge, or... Alright, people dunk on Amy. Amy's actually really good for some of the courses. Actually, there's a great mod that I'll show off later that makes Amy, fantastic. Oh no, the blinking is kind of working. There's a mod that fixes Amy's eye here, because you'll notice it's a little off-center. I wouldn't have it any other way. But yeah, for our first run, I always do Sonic. Sonic's fastest out of all the characters. Drifting's fine. Realistically, the best character in this game is Super Sonic, of course. But Knuckles comes pretty close. Which is why most of the time when you're doing races, Knuckles will always be the person that's in the lead. But yeah, I love this little game. Where's Ugly Sonic 0 out of 10? This game actually has very good modding tools. Go! Oh, here we go. Alright, so gotta get this coin here. And we get this coin over here. We completely ignore the race for now. We did not get 20 rings from that. This, get this, get this. Get that. Don't ever use this loop. It's there to look cool. It sucks. Don't ever use it. Oop, oop. Yeah, see what I mean? Knuckles is like way ahead of us. That's okay. We'll fix that in a bit. There. So we got all 5 of the character unlock coins. Now we need to... Jeez, I'm messing up big time. Now we need to get ahead of Knuckles. And look at that, we got ahead of Knuckles. Ah. There we go. We gotta be very quick about this. And there we go. First level completed. So now every time to unlock a character after you get the 5 coins, you have to beat them in a race. Actually, there's a really cool mod that I found that adds in music for the boss races instead of just looping the main theme for the level again, which is really cool. But we're not going to have any problems with Metal Sonic. Now, there's some really fun skips and shortcuts you can kind of do in this. Some of them feel unintentional, but then you'll see that the computer's using them too. Like, you know, skipping the loop here. Also, this music is dunked on quite a bit. At least, you know, back in the 2010 era of YouTubers, I remember seeing the music get dunked on all the time, just religiously. I don't know, I like it. I think it fits. I would not imagine this game without this music, ever. Maybe I like Eurobeat trash. I don't know, but I like this music. Oop, uh-oh. 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 Yeah, no, still got it. Nice. And it's that easy. Now, it might not get that easy with the later stages, because the last 2 levels actually have 2 emeralds in them each. And you really need to make it work if you want to do it all in one race. But this is how I like playing this game. It's a fun self-imposed challenge. Honestly, a lot of Sonic hate Super Force. Sonic and Eurobeat were a thing in EU before. Oh yeah, like commercials and everything. Yeah, big time. Or, like, heck, some stuff like the, Sonic Spinball, music collection and everything that they put out for the game. Like, you can't even say that. The consensus for years was Sonic 1 and 3 were gold standard and Sonic Adventure made, but everything else sucked. As you know, the usual, like, Sonic 3 and Knuckles is my favorite Sonic game guy. I don't know. Stuff like this really didn't necessarily suck. That's not to say that there isn't stuff that's wrong with this game, or just inherently bad. Again, there's, like, no content in this game. We are going to unlock all this content within, like, the first hour, maybe 2 if I sit here and keep talking. It does not take long to get everything in this game. And then after that, like, what's left? You do the, ghost data? That's it? Yeah. Honestly, I never cared about Sonic. Sega's other properties are infinitely more interesting. Yeah, but with Sega, with them, it's like Sonic is their golden goose. So it's the thing that's just gonna infinitely, you know, we gotta put out a new one every year. Even if it's just a re-release. I don't know. I like Sonic well enough. I prefer the 2D games, obviously, but I am a big fan of Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 also. And I like Sonic Lost World well enough that Forces can eat shit. Frontiers is a okay Sonic game that I will never play again. I could not imagine replaying its boring... Wow, even when I'm in the menus, it goes back. Interesting. I'm not allowed to sit here and talk. We just gotta go, 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 like Sonic. Generation. Oh yeah, I love Generations. That one's kind of come to the territory. Of course, Mania, but Mania was, you know, inherently made by people who understand how to make a good 2D Sonic game. Unlike whatever the fuck happened with Sonic Superstars. No, Sonic is a series that has forever and well truly had good games, great games, and mid-games that I am always surprised people think are more than mid. Like, nothing against people liking them, of course, but please admit when they have problems. When Sonic Frontiers has a character you have to talk to for 15 minutes straight to level it up, or his popsicles, not even that, they're not even like fully aligned with the model. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, most of them aren't. A lot of this really is just a problem of us playing it in high resolutions. That's the problem here. But yeah, the Sonic games just have a lot of mid-games that are... It's perfectly fine if you like them, but you can't admit that there's issues with them. Sonic Battle is a great example of that. I think Sonic Battle could be good if it didn't make you do the same battles 10 times in a fucking row. It is a game, it is like the most blatant excuse of artificial padding I've ever seen in a game. And then like all the stuff you have to do to level up Emerald, just, oh my, no, get it away. Just get it away. No. You could fix Sonic Battle at the very least. Now where are all the glazers for Sonic Chronicles? Come on guys, step up. Come on, chop chop. No, I think I played every Sonic game in existence, and I like most of them. I love a lot of them. But you can just admit when they're bad, guys. Come on. Or again, just mid. It's kind of like Metroid fans, where like they felt the need to defend Metroid Prime 4 in every aspect, because if they didn't, Nintendo might take away their toy again. I fucking love Metroid. Please just admit Prime 4 had problems. Please. Thank you. Alright, let's do Radical City. Oh yeah, fun thing with the PC version, it had weather effects, which do actually affect the races. Right, let's see if I remember this. Not this way. Oh, no, we don't want to do this first. Nope, we actually just want to go the other way first, that's right, because we don't have the rings. That way takes us to the Emerald. I think? I believe it's the Emerald. Yeah, we gotta go this way first. But yeah, the weather effects actually changed how races go. I was about to say, you're a lot slippier in the rain. Thanks, Knuckles. The snow actually freezes over all the water, which changes up the dynamic of how certain characters play. Oh gosh, I don't know why I like this track. It's actually a lot slower to go this way than to use the speed up on the left track. Right, now we want to go this way. Get the Emerald. The rain's messing me up big time. And get our last coin. Oh no, not our last coin. Where's the last one? Did I miss one? Oh, I think I know where it is. I think I know where it is. Hang on. I believe... It's not here, is it? I'm pretty sure this is a waste of time. Oh no, there's the other Emerald. Okay, yeah. Alright, time to remember where the other coin is. I missed the item box! Yeah, if you have the 50 rings, it's actually just faster to go that way. Hang on, is it up here? No. Is it? Hang on, I'm gonna restart this. Yeah, I'm gonna restart this. But, yeah, no, I do like this franchise. I like Sonic. I like how they try something different with every game. Like, that's ambitious. You have, like, every single Sonic fan and their mother begging for, like, an Adventure 3. And then meanwhile, Sonic Team will just sit there and go, yeah, but what if we Breath of the Wild? Ambitious, of course, but it doesn't really work great. I don't know. It could work great. Frontiers could work great. They just need to find a proper formula that works. The same repetitive 20, 30 challenges over and over again is not it. Replaying Green Hill Zone for the 78th fucking time is not it. Oh, there it is. Do I have? I do. Now I just have to remember where this last coin is. Hang on. I'm pretty sure it's... Oh, I see it. Yeah, okay. I know what to do. I know what to do. We actually might have been able to win that. I know what to do. We have to go the other way. Once more. Like I said, this is my self-imposed challenge. I love doing this. It is... Sonic R is an inherently very easy game. Even if you bump the AI up to the hardest difficulty, it's really not difficult. Whoop! It's not incredibly cursed mod for Pragmata. It model swaps Diana from Momo Williams' character in Little... Holy shit. I've seen all the CJ mods already. No, I'm at the very end of Pragmata. It's actually Pragmata. I keep saying Pragmata because my brain wants to. But everybody in the game says Pragmata, so it's Pragmata. Alright, so yeah, we just have to... Oop, nope, not that way. Nope, I messed it up. We have to go... Not here. Whoop. There's a way to get over here from... Hang on. Yeah, okay, so we don't take the... Okay, I got it. Streamer brain's kicking in. But yeah, I'm at the very end of it. I really like Pragmata. Pragmata, jeez. My brain's just gonna fill it in automatically. I was really expecting the hacking and shooting gameplay to start getting stale once I hit around the, like 10-hour mark, but no, you still keep getting new mods and weapons at a very consistent rate that keeps combat interesting. The enemy types that get introduced really mix things up, so you have to be careful. Like the insta-kill robot if it grabs you. All the boss fights have been fun. I just noticed the transparency wasn't quite working for the bubble there. But, yeah, very impressed. I want to see what the end is like, and then, since Capcom's usually very good with how they do their New Game Plus and endgame content stuff, I'm very curious how that's going to play out. Alright, we're going to do a little catch-up. There. We should be way ahead enough that we can get the last coin in the emerald now. So just go this way. Okay, yeah, and Knuckles is still pretty far back, so we should be good. Got it. Alright, that's everything in one go. Now we just have to win. Oh, Knuckles is right behind us. Go, go, go. We got it. Nice. Alright. It's the Tails doll. When did the Tails doll thing start? Like, I specifically remember, like, the old series of, like, Sonic Flash cartoons that always had, like, the hidden Easter eggs in them that made them super creepy. But I don't think it started with that. I'm not really sure, but it's just kind of been a thing ever since. But yeah, for all of Tails Doll's infamy, there's a good chance we're just gonna lap him. Yeah, I really don't ever just see what all the hubbub is with people hating this game. I don't get it. Anytime I see it, it's usually just people don't jive with the controls. And fair, I never played this on Sega Saturn. So maybe the controls just absolutely fucking sucked on that. But with a keyboard, they're fine. Perfectly acceptable. Pretty sure he's the worst character. Oh yeah, the Tails doll is the slowest character by far. And I don't even think he gets, like, projectiles like Eggman does. Or, sorry, this is still the 90s. He's still Robotnik. Well, we almost slapped him. It's really funny with how the unlockable characters work. There we go. Like I said, it is not going to take us long at all to get everything in this game. Alright, this is the one I know very well. I have like a whole route memorized for Regal Ruin. Regal Ruin also might have my favorite song. Oh, I already missed a coin. Ah, well, we can get a second go. Doesn't matter. We just can't miss too many rings. Fuck you, Knuckles. Nope. I missed that one. You can get, like, 3 coins right in your first run around with this. I just completely missed the first set of them. You know what would my next, proper challenge for this game be? Is to get every single unlock without restarting a race. And if I miss getting it on the first go, I just have to wipe the save and start over. That would... that would be a proper challenge. Alright, it's fun to take that shortcut, but as Sonic, you can just do this. Tell everyone to eat shit. Alright, so we have 50 rings, so we can get this one. That's an emerald. No! Ah! Oh! Roll with it. Roll with it. Yeah, Sonic's double jump is insanely good. Oop. We might not be ahead of Knuckles. Nope, somehow we are. Excellent. Alright, so we can go get the last emerald. I hate the last emerald in this level. It is made to slow you down. Like, not that all the other ones aren't, but this one in particular I hate. You run up to this corner, you do that, and then you have to take the slowest path back, because it involves a fucking loop-de-loop. Thanks. Nope, got it. Egg Robo time! And yet, I believe it was the very end of his gun on the texture had one of Tails' eyes on it. Either that or it was one of the textures on the side. But I always remember that shit. It looks so silly. This is actually slower. Ah, well, we'll give him a head start. This is way slower than going the other way. Proper challenge. Yeah, see, he's ahead of us. Bye! But yeah, we'll try all the other characters and everything too. But for this first run, I always like just doing all the unlocks. I don't know, I just have a nice, calming, relaxing time with this game. It's not difficult. You know, kid me enjoyed playing it. Especially when you had a computer in the 90s and, you know, anything that was 3D at the time just looked cool. My computer could barely run Half-Life at the time, but it could play a mean game of Sonic R. Not to it. And yeah, I suspect a good chunk of this stream is just gonna be me. Just, wow, that was easy! It kinda really is. Alright, so we just have Reactive Factory to do. Reactive Factory is by and far the hardest to do an everything run with. Because you have the 2 emeralds, and both of the emeralds, like, pop out of the shit, and you have to wait around for them. And then the coins are just in very inconvenient places. So, I might restart this one a couple times. It's kind of tough to get everything in and get first place. Let's go! That's... Oop, got it, okay. Actually thought I was gonna over-jump that for a second. Luckily there's a fun trick with this level. Do a little bit of this. Ah, shit. I didn't mean to hit that. We need all the rings we can get. Both the emeralds are 50 in this one. So there's 4 of the coins. And you might go, hey, that's not too bad. Well, the final coin is behind a 20 coin door that you have to open. That's just a pain in the fucking ass to get to. Alright, and so now we have to sit around and wait for this fucking emerald. There we go. Alright. We have to go this way. Oh, I already messed up. I messed up. Yeah, I'll have to run this one again. The best is watching people getting bamboozled by the fake emerald. I don't even know what that looks like anymore. Ah, shit. Alright. Yeah, Knuckles is way ahead of us. It's breath. Oh, yeah! Okay, I remember that. Yeah, we already messed it up. Yeah, the last coin's in here. Yeah, I already messed that one. Oh, wait. Are we? Yeah. Nope. Refuse. Refuse unless I get all of them. Nope. Refuse. You got no Chaos Emeralds. I love that. Robot Knuckles? Robot Knuckles? Rebuckles? Rebuckles? Sounds like some shitty startup company. Robuckles! We make buckles with robots. Yeah, this is the toughest one to do in one go. And one of the bigger reasons that you want Sonic's double jump. Oh man. You need it for shit. Alright, let's not mess this one up. Yep, there we go. That's what you want to do. Ah, that is not what you want to do. That is also not what I wanted to do. Damn. Well, I'm gonna go with it. Alright, time to just get a shit ton of rings and cross our fingers with the power-ups if they just get 10 and 20 rings. Excellent. Got it. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Yeah, the problem is the fastest way to do this track, the AI can just constantly use, because they don't have any obligation to get any fucking rings. And, unlocks. Alright, so now... Oh, he's so far ahead. This is gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. We got a good shield, though. Got it. Go, 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 go. There he is. Ah, nope. He used the booster. Yeah, we're boned. Yep. Just missed it. Yeah, you see what I mean by this one being real tough? You just... I don't know. I think you kind of have to hope that they don't get enough rings to use the booster. Wow, good job. Also, I did make a bunch of obvious mistakes. But I think it would be fun to do a little character showcase and everything afterwards, too. Because you don't unlock Robotnik until the very end of this game. Robotnik's also not great. Right, don't hit that this time. Yeah, miss every ring on the way. That's good. That's better. There you are. Get back here. You a little drunk there, Knuckles? What's going on? Oh, he got 20 rings. Of course he did. Me next? Me next? Nah, of course not. Really? Yep. And this is gonna give Knuckles a chance. Watch him go. Five. You know, it might actually be faster to... Oh, this is good. Oh, you're an ass! Yeah, we don't have enough rings now. Because we kept getting 5. I've never seen that. Very rude. Yeah, okay. Oh, the rain. The rain was messing with my acceleration. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Go, 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 go! Yeah, like I said, we'll probably be restarting this one a couple times. Nope, this is the toughest one to do the everything challenge on. But it is possible. I've done it a few times. It is just difficult. Uh-huh. Yeah, good time to get the shoes. Yeah, that. And that's why Knuckles can win. Aw, come on, dude! Did that on purpose. Tails is in first? Okay. Go, man! Ah, the Thunder Shield. It's really not great. Unlike in Sonic 3, where the shield can just kind of float around. That makes rings just, like, float directly to you. They just, like, float around in this game. It's annoying. Whoa! Knuckles did not take the shortcut. Okay. We might have it this time. If we can get a speed shoes. Nope. Of course not. Naturally. Ooh, good, 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 good. Good, good, good. Okay. Go. We just gotta get ahead of Knuckles. Damn it! I double tapped space. Out of the way, out of the way! Yeah! Yes! Clutched it! That was great. No better feeling in a game than getting first at the very last second. Good shit. Okay, so Metal Knuckles is a little bit of a problem, but not really. You'll see, like, right there, the AI knows to take shortcuts. So they know to jump down there. So if you think it's silly that I was doing that, no, the AI does it too. Even they know that the design of the torches, the courses is kind of stupid. But speaking of Sonic racing games, All-Stars Racing Transformed might still be one of my favorite kart racers. Like, I love that game. Where am I going? Transformed had a great drifting system, compiled with really good unlocks, and was, like, very skill-based. Who you played as really mattered in that. I mean, I played as Ryu all the time, but yeah. And then Team Sonic Racing came out. It's fine. Really the best thing I can say about it. The gimmick's interesting for the first few races, but afterwards, you kind of just want a basic kart racer. But Crossworld is fantastic. I'm very hard-pressed to say if I love Crossworld more or less than Transformed, but I think I like Transformed more just because I played a lot of it. And that's it. That's all the unlocks in the game. We've done it. You're like, no, Drew, really? That's it? Yeah, that's it. How long have we been playing for? We haven't even streamed an hour. And congratulations, we have all the unlocks. So yeah, now we have all the emeralds, so we have Supersonic, and we have Radiant Emerald. Now, again, cool thing about one of the mods that I have for this is it actually restores the transparency and color scheme of the Saturn version, so Radiant Emerald actually looks great. Gotta unlock Robotnik. Yeah, I was about to say, unlocking him is just seeing the credits, which we're about to do. But yep, since we unlocked everyone else, we are actually racing against all of our unlocks now. And here's our full theme! Yeah! We don't have 50 rings, so we can't skip the loop-de-loop. I don't even know if I'm gonna get the rings. Shitty thing, too, is when you open up the shortcuts, the AI starts using them, too. Those bastards don't have to work for them. When do we get killed by the Tails Tall never. Unfortunately. I don't even think anybody's done, Actually, that would be a fun mod, wouldn't it? Select Tails Doll. Game crashes. Creepypasta shit. And he bled the hyper-realistic blood. Yeah, Robo Knuckles is tough. But we have Supersonic. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, we got plenty of rings. So as long as we hit this, we win. Yeah, we still got it. The best is when people do the Gems collection and the kids go, no, it has to be the Saturn version. Gems is a perfectly fine way to play this. Plus, it was the only reliable way to really play it for a while. And that's it. That's Sonic R. We did it. We beat the whole game. We got all the unlocks. It's done. We, literally almost an hour since we streamed. Honestly, probably how most people know about this. Yeah, because who the fuck had a Saturn in America? Like, in Japan, they were bigger over there, of course, but in the US? Who the fuck? I knew one kid with a Saturn, and he had 3 games for it. One of them was the fucking Space Jam basketball game. He also had Nights in the Dreams, which is good. And Virtua Cop. Not a Panzer Dragoon in sight. Maybe if they had cool parents with a computer. Oh, with me? It wasn't even the parents. I just had a computer. I love these little scenes at the end here that sometimes show off the characters. You can barely tell! But I'm like, Spectre! We just beat the game! Come on! How late could you be? We've been streaming for an hour. Oh, there's Yuji Naka, the fraud! And it's already over? That's Sonic R. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've told this story before, but my first computer I owned was when I actually built. My grandfather taught me how to build PCs. So my first PC was this really shitty Windows 98 that had a Rage 3D Pro graphics card in it. It did play a mean game of Sonic R and Final Fantasy VII, and not much else. It struggled with Half-Life. Played Doom on it a lot, though. Nesticle, ZSNES, the usuals. I love that computer. I still have some pieces of that computer around, and I do have my old 4GB hard drive. That thing's a fucking clunker. Did you have the Goofy Triangle box for Final Fantasy VII? I pirated it. Oh no, I burned CDs for everything with that computer. I did eventually right my wrongs, and I do have a physical copy of Final Fantasy VII for the PC now. It is not the Trapezoid Triangle box, though. It's one of the expert re-releases, I think. But I do have it physically. Quick, call Square, please, I'm sorry! I bought the game like 3 more times after that, leave me alone! That's how it works, right? You buy it 3 times and it makes up for 1 act of piracy. Yeah. No, again, I did not label this stream as a bad games block, because I don't think this is a bad game. Underwhelming? Sure. Not a lot of unlocks, not a lot of content, but it's not bad. Again, most of the hate just comes from, you know, people dunking on the music, not liking the controls, whatever, I guess. Never had a problem with any of it. I kind of like its art style, too. Like, very simple, you know, polygonal style and everything. Who else misses the old Traveler's Tale logo? Me. The end. Oh, so we're gonna show off some more stuff with this game quickly. So probably maybe for the next hour-ish, depending. Because we do have to play as the other characters. Naturally, we have to just show off how silly some of these are. There we go. Vampire... Oh, yeah, I've been playing Vampire Crawler Spectre. Actually, that's probably what I was going to play next after we were done with Sonic R. Just something to fill in the last, like, hour or two of the stream, because I do still want to do 4 hours, but Sonic R is not a 4-hour game. But, yeah. I can understand if you bought this game for the Sega Saturn, and it was like, what, had to have been like 60, 70 bucks, which back then would have been like 90, 100 in today's money, probably. And yeah, you had a game that you could beat in, like, an hour. Yeah, I can understand being disappointed about that. But I bought this game for like 10 bucks when I was a kid. I thought it was fine for that. Alright, so, we have our more broken characters. Let's do Knuckles first, because Knuckles is always great. The AI never actually plays as Knuckles correctly. Let me show you how you do that. We're not going to worry about any unlocks or anything. This is how you play as Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, he does not chuckle. With Knuckles, you just kind of tell all the maps to eat shit. But it's always fun with this level because you can just kind of skip the first quarter of the map. I've been playing Imagine on a private server. Nice! I've thought about going back and playing it because it was one of my usual MMOs back when whoever the fuck was hosting it. Area Games, whoever. I played a lot of that. But yeah, I think we'll also maybe mix in some mods while I'm showing off some of the characters too. Because, believe it or not, it's not thriving, but Sonic R does kind of have a modding scene. And all the tools are very easy to access if you want to make your own models and do it yourself. But yeah, that's Knuckles. We have Tails, who is slower in every respect, but you can do fun stuff with his flying. Ooh, look at the acceleration on him! And then he's slow. But then you can just do shit like this. So, you know. Now, you might think with all these characters having their own stats and abilities and everything, that's like, oh, everybody gets balanced out. No. Most of the unlockable characters suck. It's just inherent downgrades across the board. And Robotnik just sucks in general. Oh, he gets a power-up that lets him shoot missiles at people. Wonderful. Do you know what that does? It gets rid of their rings. It doesn't even slow them down. In fact, if you shoot multiple missiles at somebody, it speeds them up. Yeah, and then of course there was like what Zetsume was saying earlier. You can just kind of do like a Tails doll challenge. Where you just try to beat every race's Tails doll. Yeah, do that on the hardest difficulty. If you play this game on hard, the AI will make sure to take every single shortcut they can. Ooh. Maybe, maybe not anymore. I was about to say, maybe we'll lap Amy. Yeah, not anymore. That's a shame. But what the, no, we won't. Yeah, if I didn't hit that, we would have. Yeah, when you're just trying to do unlocks, Sonic's your best pick. The double jump and his speed, obviously. But yeah, then there's Amy. And her best level is actually Reactive Factory. So Amy just decides, fuck it. I'm bringing my Corolla to this. And you'll notice she's really not fast. Doesn't have great acceleration, but her gimmick is she goes faster on water. And you can hit space to do a little boost. When that boost icon is gone from the, is back in the top corner, you can boost again. No, not faster on the water, just not slower than all the other characters. She also has, like, the best drifting of everybody, unless you're boosting. But you play Amy right, and she is actually decent. She's not the worst character in the game. Plus, you can pull sick shit like that. No, I like it though, because you just have like almost every other character's just foot racing outside of Robotnik. So there's like, we gotta fill in a slot with somebody. And it's like, alright, Amy gets a fart box. Kept that one nice. And yeah, this is how you win as Amy. And yeah, as you can see, you play her right, you're gonna win. So there. We've gone over the main cast. Let us look at the unlockables. First up, we have Robotnik. Man, Robotnik just sucks. Robotnik has two gimmicks. One, he can float on water, which is great for levels that have it. Now, every level has water to some extent. But, I don't know. This really is just like one of the only levels you can just entirely eviscerate everybody. Because it's full of water, but, yeah. Well, actually, we'll get into that with a mod I'm going to show later. It's really funny. Yeah, so his other gimmick, get some rings. There, we have 10 rings now. So if anybody ever gets ahead of us, here, we'll lap Amy quick. Is he can lock on to shoot people. Wow, incredible. See how it didn't even slow her down? Yeah, it just doesn't. Literally, the only thing it does is it takes away her rings. Which is good if you know somebody's going to boost. That's it. I don't know. Robotnik's really... But he's not the worst character. No. That goes to the Tails doll. Hey. Oh, wow, this is a totally fair race. This is the Tails doll. Finally, death. Again, floats, so goes over water, like Robotnik. But he's slower than Robotnik. And, what, might you ask, is his special ability? He can float if you hold the button down, which makes him go slower. Yay! And that's it. That's Tail Doll's gimmick. Oh look, Supersonic's beating us. Oh, how expected. Wow. Now, all the things that Tails Doll can do, Supersonic just does better. He floats. He gets a double jump. He's way faster, has higher acceleration. I remember Metal Sonic's thing is he's super fast and can't turn for shit. That is absolutely his thing. Yes, that's correct. Yeah, well, I was going to get to him in the next race, but I figured we'd get Tails Doll just out of the way. It's actually really fun opening up that shortcut, because the AI will take it thinking it's faster without realizing that the booster's faster. Glad it's maintained and transferred. No, Transform's great. I know there's a lot of people who say Crossworld is their favorite, and they are not wrong. Crossworld is very good, but Transform still remains my favorite. That's the one that I would constantly play with friends all the time. Yeah, see, and Supersonic still almost beat us. The only reason I won is I played a lot of this fucking game. That's it. Alright, next character showcase. We've got Metal Sonic. And yeah, we'll do Regal Ruin just because it's mean. So yeah, very slow startup. But fast. Except on water. But you can just kind of do this on water, and it doesn't matter. But the turning... Oh, man. It sure does suck. But yeah, since Metal Sonic only slows down on water, you can literally just keep jumping when you're on it, and you immediately speed back up. So, doesn't matter. Yeah, no, Metal Sonic's easily a top-tier character, if you can put up with the turning. Just because of how fast they are. Yeah, see, even Supersonic's having a hard time keeping up. I don't know. I only really had a couple of things planned for this Sonic R part of the stream. Nope, and we came to a complete stop at some point. So this wasn't going to be a long stream, like just this part of it, but I was going to do something else. But we will show off the mods before we're done with the other characters. Alright, so... Robo Knuckles. Robo Knuckles is regular Knuckles, but... better? His glide doesn't slow him down. But his turning sucks. Of course, some of that might just be because of the rain. But if you're trying to skip parts of levels, he's pretty good. Problem is unlike regular Knuckles, he doesn't stay in the air for long. But he is faster. That's what's important. Hey, good to see you, Micah. See, you're living the good old Sonic R days. Oh, yeah, I was talking about earlier how we used to play this all the time. This was a childhood game. But we already beat it, got all the unlockables, didn't even take an hour. So now I'm just showing off the characters, and we're going to do some mods later. Good fun. Lots of fun mods for this one. Who are we lapping? Oh, Tails Doll. Of course we're lapping Tails Doll. Why wouldn't we be? How have you been? Good! Very good. I actually had to put this stream off to today because Spectrum was royally shitting the bed on Thursday. So when we looked over everything, you know, tried new cables, which I already did. You know, I checked my router settings, nothing was causing problems on there. So we eventually took a look at the wiring outside, and my apartment was connected to a splitter that still had a Time Warner logo on it. And that was the problem. Because this stream's been perfectly fine. Alright, so we got our last character. Egg Robo. What's Egg Robo do? He sucks. I mean, not really, but sorta. Old school, yeah. Just like with Metal Sonic, he will slow down on water. And, yeah, he shoots missiles. Just like Robotnik. I don't know anyone who would play this character competitively. And you can't jump. That was the other thing, too. You're entirely at the whim of using the gun. It's no good. It's kind of funny, too, with how a lot of the unlockable characters work in this, because except for Metal Sonic, pretty much every one of the other unlockable characters is worse in a lot of other aspects than the main cast. But yeah, we're gonna get our ass kicked by Super Sonic, obviously. That's not even a surprise. Yeah. Yeah, the AI knows better than to take the loop. Reminds me of Gamma. And yeah, it's just designed to look like one of the, like, generic robots from the OG games. But, yeah. I do love me Gamma. So that is all the characters. Yeah, we already showed them all off. Wow. Didn't take long, but there really isn't a big cast. Oh yeah, and if you want to go back to playing as regular Sonic, you can just do that at any time you want. Okay. So that's main game stuff shown off. So how about we look at some mods now? And unfortunately, modding as it is, we do have to reboot the game every single time we want to do mods. So let's do this. So first things first, let me show off just a fun one. Actually, you know what? I'm going to show off two. So one of the mod authors who restored the music and returned... Was it them that did the music? I don't know. Actually, you know, oh no, it's the person who made the modding tools. They made a specific mod called The Ground is Water, and it does exactly what you think it does. It's pretty fun, and actually makes it so Amy is way better. And then I have one more mod I'm going to show off, which I'm not going to say the name of. We're just going to show it. But it says the mod author here is Superior Artificial Intelligence, which I don't think was their name on Game Banana, but whatever. I'll just show that off here. I always seem to miss your streams. What time do you usually stream? Thursday, 6 to 10. That is generally when I stream. Alright, so we got two mods on right now. And the first one puts my boy in the game! As soon as I saw Klonoa mod, I needed it. Need my wacky wahoo boy. But yeah, and then, like I was showing earlier, it's just a replacement for Knuckles, so it plays the same. Doesn't really add anything. You know, none of the characters have sound effects in this. So we don't hear a wahoo every time we jump. But yeah, you'll see most all the ground is gone. Even here. Which is fantastic for when you're playing as characters like Amy. But funnily enough, it really messes up the AI. Yeah, I saw Klonoa mod, and my day was made. Yep. There's even, if you do a regular run and you don't unlock everything, they even added in an end screen for the thank you for playing that replaces the Knuckles one with Klonoa. But yeah, just to show off. Oh, hang on, I gotta load my saves. Woo! Man, because yeah, we didn't save it all. But this is why I did a run earlier. I was picked at this game, you're better at... Yeah, again, a lot of people do make fun of this, but it's... I never really had a problem with it. But yeah, so characters that are way better with water. Sucked not pay. Oh, okay. This is just from years of playing it. A lot of getting good at Sonic R is just knowing how to use the drift buttons. Yeah, so now with everything being covered in water, suddenly Eggman isn't so bad. Because he can take all the shortcuts nobody else can take. It's great. Autocorrect didn't want me to say so. I've had that happen before. Yeah, this is just a really silly mod, but it does show what you can do with Sonic R. And I know one of the community fix mods I did with this actually added in new levels. That's fucking awesome. I never thought this game would get new levels. So yeah, we'll do another set of mods now. Let's see, what do we got? So we have one that restores the textures from the Gems collection, which is nice. I won't show off that one yet, because there is another one I want to show off. This one's pretty game-changing. This is the Sonic R Mania mod. It changes everything. Look at this. Everything from the artwork to the textures to the music. It's great. It is insane how much work people put into getting a game like Sonic Mania, like Sonic R, into this state. Is it just a bunch of texture and music swaps? Yeah. But it does just enough to make the whole game look different and feel different. Do I miss the Sonic R music? Of course. But still, it's an insane overhaul. Whoop. And I didn't jump there. But I have to show off the last level, because that's actually one of the sickest of all. We're going to lap Amy. Nope, maybe not. She took the shortcut. Woo! Yeah, out of all the mods, this one might be one of my favorites. Let's see the last level, though. Yeah, someone even went out of their way to draw up new assets for the unlockable characters. Just, jeez. Work and dedication for Sonic R. Can you believe it? Have you ever done any randomized? Oh, yeah. Yep, I have a Ocarina of Time and a Majora's Mask randomizer stream that I did. I always wanted to go back and do them because I was actually really enjoying them. But I plan these streams out like a month in advance. I always know what I'm going to stream next usually. So we never went back and finished any of the runs. For a while, what I was planning on doing was just doing them in my own time and recording my progress. And I never did that either, unfortunately. But man, yeah, just like the look of this, it's great. What a fantastic mod. big props to everybody who worked on this. There's a lot of people to list for it. I did Ocarina of Time and A Link to the Past. Yeah, I did a little more of Ocarina of Time. I recorded a video on it. It was years ago now. I kind of wish I finished it. But I'm just always busy doing shit. That's why I can only ever really stream once a week. I'm always busy doing something. But yeah, that's one that I'd like to go back and redo. Oh, wait, who opened that? Did somebody else open? I don't remember opening it. Did I open it? I'm not remembering. On my way, losers! Oop, going the wrong way. Take that corner! Yeah, I actually had a really bad seed with the Ocarina of Time run. I was stuck in the past as young Link for like the entirety of it. It wasn't until we found the, I think it was Zelda's Lullaby was in the windmill, which just sucked. But yeah, this has all the credits and everything for it. So yeah, I'll let this go through, just because a lot of people worked on this mod, so they do deserve their proper credit. Yeah, and then I think the rest of the credits is just normal. Yeah. So yeah, fun stuff. And I think I've got one more to show off, if I do remember. So yeah, we'll do the Sonic R Improvement mod and this other one at the same time, if they don't conflict with each other. I don't think they do. So this is the Sonic R Improvement mod. One of the first things you're going to notice, besides the new Traveler's Tale logo, I hate that shit, is the menu transitions are wicked fast. There we go. You remember that game I recommended you that was like Klinoma? I bought it. I have not played it yet. Once again, it was another one of those ones that's just kind of been stuck in the backlog. Yep, faster menu transitions, which is just great. The menus themselves are faster. And you'll notice the textures are a little different. That's because all of these textures come from the Gems collection. Yeah, like instant loading for levels. And it also rebalances all of the characters. For Sonic, it adds a little more to his drift, so he actually starts with a better acceleration. And it actually goes through and fixes up some of the characters as well that are initially just kind of useless. Where's Knuckles going? Nice. Alright, since you played Vampire Chronicles, do you know how the heck you're supposed to play Christine? No, I think I've only played a couple hours of it now. Yeah, faster menu transitions, and just a lot of good changes overall. I think there's some texture changes to some of the characters as well. But I think characters like Tails Doll play a little better. Let's find out. I don't actually know what changes were done with a lot of the characters. Seems a little faster. Oh, yeah. And the turning is definitely better. Yeah, this mod fixed up Tails Doll a little. Good, because Tails Doll just kind of sucked. Definitely faster. The turning's definitely better, too. Oh, you can see it. This game definitely has the best music. Oh, I love Sonic R's soundtrack. Unironically, I think this music's great. Wow, yeah. Tails Doll is not trash with the improvement mod. Nice. Good stuff. I did have a couple more mods to show off, too. Whoa. Egg Robo was going pretty quick there. Yeah, Tails Doll's definitely better now. Wow. Let's try Egg Robo, because he's the one I just always hated playing. Oh, don't worry, Velvet. Right now, we're just going over some mods, because we beat the game within the first hour. Wow! Holy shit. Immediate improvements. This is just an upgrade. This is just overall better in every way. Alright. Are you on any other platforms? For streaming? No. But just in general, I do have Twitter for this particular channel. That's in the description of every live stream. And I do have a couple social medias I'm on, which is mostly just Twitter and Blue Sky right now. Really nothing else. I don't know. I'm really not on those that much. Really, it's only to let people know if I'm streaming. I don't know. Life's better without being on social media all the time. I take consistent week-long breaks from social media for that exact reason. I hate it there. The doll's terrifying. Yeah, I don't know where the whole, like, creepy Tails doll thing started. I mean, I know it wasn't with the Sonic EXE shit. That's just funny. But other than that, there's that series of Flash cartoons. And I always remember those. I don't remember the name of them right now. But each one had an Easter egg that just had a creepy Tails doll in it. Yeah, that's the improvement mod. Lots of good fixes for the characters. Actually, I'm curious how Amy plays. That music hits different. I love it. Got banned for unoriginal content on X. Not sure why my content's totally original. I don't, like I said, I just really don't interact much. Oh, wow. She's a lot faster on water now. Fuck you, man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I hit space. She takes turns better. Not really, like, a little faster, maybe? But not by much. Oh, whoop. I didn't know you could go through those. Huh. Okay. Still learning stuff about this game 20 years later. Oh god, no, it's going to be more than 20 years now, isn't it? Holy shit. This game came out in like 97? I think the PC version came out in 98? Ugh. It's going to be almost 30. Yuck. I don't want to think about it anymore, so I'm going to stop. But yeah, social media's just gotten worse. Is this the one with Wrapped in Black? I don't think so. That might be the other one. Alright, how's her boost, though? A little better. Jeez. Okay. Trying to get my channel bigger. At some point, I'd like to live off streaming DNAB this month. Yeah, like when you stream every single day, that definitely gets you more notice because YouTube really, really likes when you do. For me, I'm happy with my audience. I was about to say, if I get more people coming around to these, awesome. I'd love, people can come around and enjoy themselves too. But otherwise, I'm happy. I do this for fun, and I know a lot of people who just like to do these, like come to these streams and just watch the replays, which is why I started recording them in higher quality now. But yep, happy with my little following. Wouldn't change a thing. If a lot more people showed up overnight, sure, that'd be fine. But I like actually being able to interact with my audience and being able to respond to everybody's messages. So I like when it's a little more, I don't know, I don't want to say personal, because this is, kind of makes it sound like it's some kind of like, pseudo relationship. It's like, yeah. Wow, his drifting is nuts with this. Crazy. Yeah, everybody just has improvements with this mod. That's nice. Very good. Kind of just makes everybody viable with this mod. Look, doing that stupid shortcut. I think the Amy's car when she goes in the water might have inspired Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform. Oh, definitely. There's more than just a few Sonic R references in Transformed. I'm 35 if that helps you feel any better. I just turned 36 last month. So understandable, Jim. Also good to see you come around. I understand, I'm not the most social person, but I'm trying to reply more to viewers and stuff. Yeah, for me, I don't have any problem replying to people, talking to people. I grew up as a theater kid, I don't give a shit. But I do these for fun, and I just have fun streaming every single week. And I look forward to doing these, and I know a lot of people who look forward to watching them, so that makes me happy. If there was even just one person watching these and enjoying them, I wouldn't change anything. But yeah, that is, I think, everything I have for Sonic R. I know there's more mods, but I couldn't get some of them working. I don't know why. There's no reason it shouldn't work. So I have this Shadow the Hedgehog mod here that's just supposed to fully replace Sonic with Shadow, including having Super Shadow. I don't understand. It just doesn't work. It does this. Oh, what? Okay, this didn't happen last time. What changed? What's different? So last time, it was just like a completely black Sonic model. And it would crash the game when I started a race. What? What the heck? Now it works? Whatever. Like, I didn't even have any other mods on. Same thing here. It was just whatever was needed to get this game running on, modern Windows. Alright, well, I want to see, Hyper Shadow. Watch out, fake Sonic fan over here. Shadow's too cool for your rules and consistency, man. I like that in his Sonic Adventure 2 colors. I miss those. Yeah, it's really nice. Like even with the little smirk and everything. Reminds me of his Sonic Adventure 2 like multiplayer battle animations and like screen select shit. All right, so yeah. I don't know why it's working now, but it is. Okay. I might have another mod or two to show off, I suppose, if they're just gonna randomly decide to start working. Out of my way, losers! I'm the coolest. Somebody needs to figure out how to get all the voice acting and everything in this. I think that would be a little more than just modding the game, though. You'd have to actually start programming shit in at that point. There's just no other way. Not shit. Oh well, I still won. If it's not a Cheeto muzzle, it's not Shadow. Where's that damn fourth Sonic R mod? 3 to 7 different platforms. That's a lot. Nope, I just stay here on YouTube. This is where my audience is. Shadow's gotten boring over the years. Remember when he was able to hold a gun and swear? Now he's nothing more than a character with a sad backstory and never use it. Yeah, I agree to an extent. Like, it just, a lot of the finer edges of the Sonic series have gotten shaved off, and there are things I miss. I think with me, it's more like there are changes that they made with some of the games that are just weird. Like, I am not in the group of people who it's just like, Rouge doesn't have boobs now. I don't give a shit about that. Just at all. I don't care. But what I do care for is when they start changing, like, characters' like personalities. Like they had the whole thing with the new Sonic X Shadow Generations where they just completely changed Amy in that. Like, why? Or they changed characters' lines, so now they just don't make sense. I don't. What's the point? What was the point? I don't get it. I don't understand. And it just seems like that they're just like shaving off little bits of like edge from the series. Like they're embarrassed to have Shadow go back and, swear and shoot guns again. That's where I more have issues with. The bat not having boobs, I couldn't give a shit about. All right, did I have one more mod? I think I had one more mod. No, I didn't. I showed everything. Wow. The only other mod I had here was the widescreen assets, and for whatever reason, I could not get this dumb thing working in widescreen. I don't know. Like here, I'll try it quick, just while we still have some time. Here, we'll do there. You can download Dr. Robotnik's Ring Racers. What's that? I am not up to speed on my Sonic fan games. Also has a reference to a meme video I made a long time ago called Man Egg. Yeah, I don't know anything about that one. Looks cool, though. I'm seeing some screenshots of it right now. Neat. But yeah, hang on. I'm gonna like try forcing this. Let me see. Give me a second. Let me switch you guys over to this quick so I can take a look. Let's check. Maybe this will do it. Oh, hey, okay. I genuinely don't know what's going on. For some reason or another, I couldn't get this stuff working before the stream, but now that I'm trying to get it all working, suddenly it's all fixed. Okay, so yeah, I guess the last thing we'll show off is woo, the game running in widescreen. Yeah, and fans went and remade a lot of these assets and everything so that they fit better for widescreen. Like all the menus and everything got fixed here. So if you needed your Sonic R in widescreen, this is the way to do it. Oh, wow, yeah, look at that. Even the UI's fitting properly. Dang. I don't understand. I couldn't get this working before the stream. But now that I'm live, it's working fine. There you go. Enjoy your 1440p Sonic R. Dang. Pretty cool. You like this? It's opposite day. It must be. Especially compared to everything that was happening on Thursday where just nothing was working. The cosmic balance in the universe has just shifted. As for Sonic and All-Star Racing Transformed. Oh yeah, I love Transformed. I really like Crossworlds as well, but I think with just how much I play Transformed, that one ekes out at the end of the day. I love it. I went through that whole thing as Ryu. Because it was the only time Sega ever acknowledged that Shenmue was a franchise they worked on again. Until 3 came out, and, well, 3 was 3. Don't speak too soon, it might crash. That's the other nice thing about this Sonic R updater for PC. Very stable. Now, I don't remember this game crashing and having a lot of problems when I played it as a kid. But still, it's nice to see that it's super stable and working here. It's great. Awesome. I like Shenmue. I love Shenmue. I love Shenmue 1 and 2. 3 was... my brother donated $300 to Shenmue 3's Kickstarter, and he was broke for a week. Oh, no. I donated $100. I got one of the little figures. I got the one of Shenhua. Very cute. I like the figure. But... man, and my name's in the credits of the game forever. They got that enhanced edition coming out now, don't they? For Shenmue 3? I don't know. And then, of course, there was that big, really well-done fake that happened a few months ago. Where, it was, like, very convincingly good. Like, I believed it. And then the ball dropped on it. He was so hyped for Shenmue 3 and Phantom Pain and still hasn't played either. I've played and beaten both of those now. I liked Phantom Pain for the gameplay, but yeah. Are they adding in the rest of the... This is the biggest problem with Shenmue 3. It just did nothing. It just did nothing for the story. You got to fight Landy for 5 minutes and the character's like, let's get out of here! Oh, man. Man. I even just kind of liked Shenmue 3 based on its, like, Dreamcasty aspect. It's still, like, it still plays like a Dreamcast game, you know? Like, Yakuza is the obvious evolution of something like Shenmue, and Shenmue 3 is not that. I think the combat's worse in Shenmue 3 also, but that's take it or leave it with some people. Yeah. Alright. So, that was a good, 2 hours of Sonic R. Overall, I think this is a perfectly fine game. I don't really have any problems with it. The PC modding community has very well taken care of this game. So if you ever want to play it, there you go. I don't think it's bad. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with it, except for, like, the lack of content, but it was still the 90s. 3D games were still sort of new at the time when it was coming out. So, yeah. But yeah, again, big shout out to the mod authors, Main Memory, Invisible Up, and Cheap Freak, who fixed up the PC port so well that you can run the game in 4K. Sonic R 4K is a thing I never thought I would say, but it's cool that it's a thing. Very cool. I like this little game as much as some people might rail on it. I think Sonic R is fun. I had a lot of fun with it when I was a kid, and hell, I still had fun with it with this stream. It's good. All right, we're gonna move on to something else. I still have no idea to this day how to just immediately move into another stream. So I'm gonna probably do the thing I usually do, where I end it here, and then I will just start up another stream, and we'll just pick something to play for the next 2 hours. Maybe we'll do some Vampire Crawlers, or find something else to play. I'll take like a request or something, maybe. Be fun to play some things. There we go. What are they doing with Yakuza nowadays? Oh yeah, like the whole thing with the Yakuza 3 re-release and all the other stupid stuff they did with the other ones. I don't even know. I think it's why people were looking forward to that new one that was supposed to come out before Tencent canceled it. 2 hours of Ripper. Ripper will get its own dedicated stream in the future. I promise you it will. Obviously, we'll have to mute out Don't Fear the Reaper. But great stream so far. Thanks, man. I think this is the longest I've been able to join. Yeah, because usually other time you stick around, it's usually only for like 20, 30 minutes. Fine. Yeah, let me hang on a second. I will switch over to something else. Again, I know Twitch just has tools that just lets you automatically go into another stream. And I am very positive YouTube does too. I've just never used them. So yeah, let me change up some stuff here. We will be right back on here. So just keep an eye on the front page for the channel. And I will throw a link to the new stream in the chat when I get it started. So see you guys in a couple minutes.